All right, let's just check the microphone real quick. Oh my goodness, this song. Absolutely, absolute cinema. This is one of my favorite songs. Yeah.
Howdy, howdy.
Howdy, howdy, Mana. I think you're either I'm I'm a little late.
We starting off with pop music.
Yes. Absolutely. The best music as you could actually even imagine. Yep. All right, so let me see if I could actually get things started soon. I'll need to make sure that all of the various different links are available. Let me just copy. I don't even need to do anything in particular for the vertical stream. Yeah. I just need to make sure that I want to start a poll. Yeah. Thanks for stopping by! Exclamation point. Mind leaving a like? Question mark. You probably are interested in what the title means. Staying to chat.
Now I can rattle off UGIO trivia LOL.
Hooray! Let me go ahead and check my vertical streams that it's working. Yeah, the thing about let's save. Full stream here.
Full stream.
Yep. I don't know why I didn't say here, but yeah.
Fun fact, tree-bound hound. Social links. Social links.
Thank you for all the social links. Okay. Let me see if things are working properly. All right. So let's go ahead and go to my face cam to say hello, folks. It's me. I'm Big and I'm back and we are live and I'm sitting up and I'm on the desk. So this is going to be a bit of a test stream, a little bit, because I want to see how I feel sitting up on the desk without doing exercises, and see if it's the exercise that's the possible culprit for my pressure sores. Because if it's not the exercise and it's the length, then we'll need to actually deal with that separately. And if it's not the length of sitting up that's the cause, then we'll have to see what could possibly be causing all of my sitting up problems. Because we know that when I was doing my rounds in the whatchamacallit, when I was doing my um, physio with my therapist, I was doing fine. But now, whenever I sit up for longer periods of time doing live streams, I don't know if that's fine or not. And if it's not fine, then it's just simply the length of sitting that's the cause. Then we'll need to address it as the primary cause of my pressure sore. But that being said, today we're doing a cultured card hunt. So what is a cultured card hunt, if you're wondering what it is? Hello folks, it's me. I'm Biggie, and I'm back. I should have started with that, but we're live and we are playing some Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelists of the Rose. And Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelists of the Rose is a game near and dear to my childhood. I played quite a fair bit when I was a kid. And apparently I played the US and international release. And of course, the international release of Yu-Gi-Oh! Has a ton of censorship. A ton of it. So many bobas and bums and cleavages. Completely gone. All of the women are no longer women. And there's a whole list. There's a whole list of the lack of the TNA, to say the least.
Femininity. Scandalous.
Yes, the scandal of femininity completely gone. Not only the women, some of the men got censored too. Some of the more masculine things got censored. Oh yeah, and there's like gun barrels, but we're not doing the gun barrels today. If we included gun barrels and hexes and things, that's got to be way too many things for us to actually look around for. So today, our goal is to, within a single session, look for as many of these as possible. And I've created a list. I've already created one list. I'm not sure if I could show you the list yet. Oh, not that list. That other list is something that's gonna get me demonetized. But yeah, we're gonna it's not that other list. We have a list, another list that we need to talk about and look around for Valentine's Day, and we'll see if we're going to look for any semblance of femininity and the female form in this live stream. With that being said, it's now time to thank my members before I try to get everything set up. The members are Apilux, Manta, Bruno, Amislam, Chris Burton, Lord Yellonak, Orphan Slayer, thank you for being members at the time of streaming, getting to watch vids early, cool badges and emojis for whenever you comment. Yep, so thank you for being here. Otherwise, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like the video if you enjoy it. Subscribe if you want to see more, click on the bell to get notified for when I go live, etc. Or get turned into a Pokemon if you want to join my membership program, amongst other really cool perks, like cool badges and emojis. Right, I'm going to do some network limits here, make sure that everything is fine before turning on the game. And the game that I've discovered is that there's a hack. There's actually a mod, or a modded version of the game of Duelists of the Rose called Redux 2. Redux 2 is a very, very well improved version of this mod of
Aox.
hacks. Yes, but it is an improved version of just the of the game that included more and more things. Yep. So if I boot the game real quick. Yep. If I boot the game, you will see that the game in and of itself. Let me see if I could get the space F. Come on. Where are you, game? There it is. Konami! A card. A card. My kingdom for a card. So this got rid of all the censorship. Oh, half-faced. Okay, let me just move my face a little bit. Move the chat a little. Over here. And move little Manta Dude over here. Yep. And I will include a new little item up on top. Let's see. It needs to be a, it's not a browser source.
It's time to duel.
Yes, it is. Not a video capture, it has to be a window capture. It has to be an existing one. I think it's checklist.
I love the battle animations in this game.
Yep, the battle animations are absolutely
Still do.
amazing. Yep. Okay. So that's a nice big old checklist here. I'm not sure if it's actually something that's going to be visible. It's a little bit too. It's a little bit small, isn't it? Okay, let me just make it more visible by zooming in. Yep. I think that's a little bit easier for people to see. But that also means that I'll need to do a bit of cropping here as well. Oh, that's going to be problematic. The smaller stream won't be able to see it. Okay.
Social links. Social links.
So the checklist is here. Let me just do a little bit of okay, there we go. How about I do a 150%er? That's probably it. Yeah, that's probably just about readable, right? Just about. But there's a list of cards that has all been listed here that are, in fact, something that we need to look out for. Right, but what else are we doing? I'll need to actually add this to a okay, I'll need to actually make a small change to my live stream on the verticals. Okay. So let's go with add checklist, please. And this goes down here. Also need to move the I think I need to move the checklist damn it, I don't think you will be able to see the checklist in a smaller stream anyways. Or do we just go? Yeah, I think the smaller stream will need to have this.
I can see it well enough.
Yeah, the vertical, the horizontal stream is fine. It's just that the vertical stream will need to crop a little. Yep, okay. We need to crop the vertical stream stuff a little bit so that more people could see what cards we're missing. Okay. That might do. I might want to... No, okay, no, that's the wrong screen. Okay. That's good enough. Right, let's get things started. So, how am I going to go about it this? We could go the cheesy way or the non-cheesy way. Let me close a couple of things that I want to close first. That's gone. But yep. So if we're going to go with the... If we're starting now, the fastest way of going about it this is definitely just going new game. And where's the window here? Okay. Let me move this to the other window up here.
Man, I remember starting to actually play Yu-Gi-Oh at the start of the Pendulum era and then dropping out soon after the Link era started.
Yeah. Yu-Gi-Oh is just... It fell off real hard for me back at around the same time as well. It's just so sad. It is a it is a card game that is never... I mean, if a card game never rotates, yeah, that's a that's all I want to say regarding that. Wait, my face just went really bright just now. Okay, so let's go ahead and start a new game. The game has a bunch of really cool dialogue, but if we're playing the Redux version, it just gets rid of all the starting dialogue. And it has things like a name, and it just skips straight to the name entry. And it also forces you to go to the Yorkist route, too. Oh, this already, the game already broke. Give me a second. Let me reboot it.
Who was the genius at Konami who decided to reenact the War of the Roses but with children's trading cards LOL?
It is quite a stroke of genius, I would say, though. It's quite smart. But yeah, you could already see that this is just Duelists of the Rose. but the Japanese version right now. Okay, so let me just move this window so that I could see things. Okay. Okay, the music's back. So, mana, the name of this will determine the starting deck.
Where my romance of 3 kingdoms but Yu-Gi-Oh LOL.
Yep. I wouldn't put it past them. So if I pick a name like I'm Biggie, for example. Actually, the smartest thing is to save state right here. Because this
what
will...
deck does Imagi give us?
Okay. Wait. Cryul. Injection Fairy Lily. Okay. Injection Fairy Lily actually is the deck that we need. Because if I switch over here, give me a second.
Nice.
Let me properly look at this. Right, let me, and we just go up over here. Okay, so I'm going to switch over to the main sheet real quick. The thing about Injection Fairy Lily is that it is a starter deck that grants us a bunch of various different things. Right? But before we do that, I also have another option. That's... I'll just let you know now that if I go with I'm Biggie with no capitals. Because I tested this. Yeah. There's Aranite Parsath, Maiden of Aqua, and Molten Behemoth. And I just wanted you to see this because there's two cards here that we want to see. And I'll show you the absolute injustice.
Maiden of the Boba.
I want to show you the absolute injustice. This version. I was the absolute injustice of this being taken from me as a child. Because I had the international version. I hope you're prepared, Mana, for the amount of TNA.
Social links. Social links.
The amount of TNA on this thing that has disappeared thanks to censorship. And I just want you to look at the amount of... Oh no, that's the wrong button. Sir! She's just all fishnet stockings.
That's the whole camel.
That's the whole front and back. This is what was missing from my childhood. The redonkulousness. Look at this. Look at this angle. I mean, I understand why it was censored.
Like this, LOL.
Yes, absolute. I that's why I said when I went to the art changes over here. The art changes is a complete injustice for Maiden of Aqua. Complete injustice. Wait, why is this a Z? Oh, that's not it. Okay, that's sad. But it's a complete injustice. Another bit of weirdness is this as well. Good old raccoon. Anybody with any semblance of knowledge will know what that's on the belly of the raccoon is an outie. Like a outie belly button. That's obvious, isn't it? But they decided to remove it. Oh.
Indeed, dang Tanuki.
In their absolute choice, I understand why they decided to remove the little outie belly button. Right? I understand. I completely understand. But why, for the sake of both versions, did they not remove the huge dongles beneath them? This is true for both versions. Both versions have the cojones. Why? Why do you need? Why did you not go all the way? Well then, anyways, that's that. Okay. Yep. So let's go ahead and do that, and press start. And we'll also see if there's something else. Oh wait, I made the window slightly smaller, didn't I?
I miss 3D Yu-Gi-Oh games. Wish we could get games like this again.
Yeah. And there's just so many things happening as to why that's not gonna happen anytime soon, right? It's unfortunate. Give me a second while I move my camera and the chat window. I think we could make the chat window slightly bigger over here. Right? Is that fine? That seems alright. I might make it a little bit smaller. So it doesn't cover up my face entirely. And our, yeah. Okay. Right. So with that, let's go ahead and have a look at the game, shall we? Where am I? I'm over here. Wait, why is it now going full? What's taking up so much RAM? I don't know.
Cry all.
Something's taking up absolutely huge bits of RAM. There's something called the Windows input experience. Why are you... Okay, give me a
I can't
second.
spell the Cajun spice name.
Creole? Too hard limit the memory. Yep. I'm telling it to limit as much of the memory as it can, but okay, never mind. Alright, we're gonna go with Injection Fairy Lily, because this contains the most amount of cards in the censorship list right now. But that also means that we don't get to... We start off with a relatively weak deck. The Injection Fairy Lily is definitely one of the weakest decks available. Okay, but we'll see. Let's go and have a look. Injection Fairy Lily itself is a censored card, but it is not on the list of censored for TNA. It is censored for a couple things. First off, the red blood is turned green in the international version. And of course, the red cross is removed and changed to a heart. Because it's copyrighted. It is, and this is actually probably a good change in their part, because technically, if this ever leaves Japan in any...
the Red Cross is a scam.
Yeah. Right, so there's that. And we could sort it by... not newcomer. Not name, AP. Okay, but we could have a look at this. We have, well, Mystical Elf. That is actually one of the stronger cards here. Mystical Elf has the ability to power up all of our light monsters by 800 points whenever it gets flip faced up. Lamoon is one of our cards that we want to get. And let me... Okay, give me a second. For some odd reason... Can I control
Social
Z this
links.
a couple of times?
Social links.
There we go. That was what was missing. Lamoon is one of them. We also already saw Maiden of the Aqua and Turtle Raccoon. Alright, so Lamoon. So what does Lamoon look like? Lamoon has her skirt extended from before, so her skirt is longer in the other option, and her boba has been covered by the top. But now it has been freed.
La Moon.
Thank you.
More like Lame Moon. Hee hee hee.
Tee, yep. And then we have Ancient Elf, Eldine, Lady of Faith, and we have Illwitch. Illwitch is another one. She's just naked here. But of course, the Japanese version decided to censor her by making her kind of
games.
Ethereal. Yep. What up, games? Hi, Muldrew. We're just looking through
Asterisk.
OG games. Ah, yes.
Hayakor Muldrew.
We're just looking through all the various different censored things. But yeah. So they get away with this by making her slightly translucent. I don't know how they got away with it by making it slightly translucent. I'll tell you now, the hardest card to get out of all these, oh, Maiden of the Moonlight's here as well. The hardest card for us to actually find and get will be Dark Magician Girl. But I will talk about how to get her in a little bit. Right, the Maiden of Moonlight has her cleavage.
Magician Grill.
Yes, her cleavage is now much larger, but all yeah. Yep. Than before. And then we have the Unhappy Maiden. Oh, poor Unhappy Maiden. Fairy Witch. Dark Elf. Nice. Witch of the Black Forest. Okay, so Dark Elf is relatively...
I thought Maiden of the Moonlight wore a robe. Why is she wearing exercise pants?
I don't know. I think for animation's sake.
Angie Elvis soundtrack is a bop.
Yes, absolutely. Oh, the soundtrack is a bop. And we also went with the Yorkist side, so we're gonna get the absolute chef's kiss of the music
Hi,
as well. For Unhappy Maiden. Dark Elf, I think the Unhappy Maiden's pretty good as well because she doesn't take damage. Reduce all damage. She's a wonderful scout to scout about. We also have the battle engaged with the enemy. The LP of the player is controlling Dark Elf is reduced by 50. So Dark Elf is an interesting choice. She is dark, unfortunately. Witch of the Black Forest is pretty broken in the original card game, but what is it here? Cards face up in defense position, reduce all light monsters by 1,100 points, so already not the best option here, but she is a lady.
So she got dark.
Yeah, but she's not, she is a lady, but then she's probably best used as summon fodder of some sort. More spellcasters. Kanan the Sword Mistress is another card that got censored. In the English version, her breastplate didn't actually separate into two bobas. So let's actually have a look.
So waifu.deck.
Yeah, this is waifu.deck, yeah. So her breastplate here is actually separated into two bobas. We're actually just going around and looking at all of the bits of censorship here. The idea is, as you can see here, it's 6 out of 51. We're going to see how many of the
Such a
cards
Yu-Gi-Oh
here.
Waifus. Really wow.
Yep. Beautiful Beast Trainer. Oh my goodness. Empress Judge. Queen's Double. Queen's Double. Well, what does Beautiful Beast Trainer do? All beast monsters are increased 300 points. Wow. Cards flip face up. All Princess Tsurugi cards are increased 700 points. Useless. But I do believe that Earth monsters plus ladies do turn into the Sand Witch or whatever it's called. Princess of Tsurugi, hi.
I love the outfits of old Yu-Gi-Oh monsters.
And these are two Neko Gals. Both Neko Gals are just sprite swaps, I think, but as you can see here, the Neko Gals have were given shorts. Now they're just thonged. I don't know what about this
You
is
think they
Neko.
will ever make new Yu-Gi-Oh game for PS5?
No. Yu-Gi-Oh! I think there's a couple of different things about that that as a problem. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is owned by Konami. Konami right now are absolutely dog crap with their IPs. Absolutely.
Probably not. Master Duel and Link seem to be their money makers. Co-money.
Yep. Konami have absolutely been horrible with dealing with their IPs. Well, at least abroad. The way they deal with their IPs is lending it to casinos. Right now, that's how they're doing it. Absolutely dog poop regarding IPs.
You right.
Yep.
TCG exclusives.
Oh, wait. I didn't, that's the wrong button.
Silent Hill Pachinko Machine.
There we go. And Neko Gal here is also just thong. Instead, in the US and international versions, these were given shorts. Right? And we are
God,
given
I hope not.
Yeah, we're given a Harpy Lady. And of course, this version of Harpy Lady is, oh boy, my goodness. This probably triggered a couple of but yeah, at least it's appropriate in terms of just look at this angle. Come on. Very understand. Yep. You could. There's absolutely no question why she was. What's the word? Redacted. In comparison to her U.S. counterpart. In her, yeah. Wait, did I? Okay.
What? Wow, that crazy.
Yep, exactly. And you were late to the stream. Earlier, we were having a look at the Maiden of Aqua. Maiden of Aqua is absolutely the most TNA
Social links.
out of all of it.
Social links.
It is absolute travesty what they did to Maiden of Aqua. Would have definitely awakened something in me. Well, actually, you know what? Even the original version of Maiden of Aqua awakened something in me back when I was younger. But now it's just, Right, there's key maces, Spirit of the Harp. These are all just waifus. Key mace number 2 has shift all cards to the defense position, which is interesting. Is Lunar Queen Ziam over here as well? Yep. She is also another one who's got her boba size reduced. Another victim of DEI. And she was in pink as well. But now she's in a relatively skin-colored costume. With appropriate boba's eyes. But interestingly enough, she's also, I believe, a sprite swap.
Skin colored clothes. Bold choice LOL.
She's also a sprite swap of Maiden of Moonlight. Right? If you just notice. There's just a bunch of characters here who are sprite swaps of each other.
At Pamonsun,
Yep.
you successfully redeemed Bonk for 10 LP.
Yes, that's if you didn't know, Maldrew, that we have a bunch of redeems available after you chatted here long enough. Not censored, but
I didn't hear the bonk.
did you not hear the bonk? Wait. Huh? Give me a second.
At the Betermentat, you successfully redeemed Bonk for 10 LP. No, I didn't, thank you. It's a little quiet. Scamming.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's a little quiet. I know, I understand. Just give me a second. Let's try that again. Yep. That's a little bit better.
Why you trying to upskirt?
Oh, sorry.
Very Japanese of you.
Ha. You just caught me in a precarious position. But that's a or caught her in a precarious position, whatever. Oh yeah, of course. Okay. You know what? The more I think of it, the more likely it is that this deck is just designed.
LOL.
You know what it is? I think the more I look at it, the more this deck in particular is designed to just let people look at all of the extra. Yeah, even Dancing Elf is here. Yep.
LOL.
Just have people look at the censorship, including as many bits of censorship as you can. There are other version of Dancing Elf has her shirt all the way up to here. So this is a little bit more curvaceous, right? Dress altered to cover cleavage. And then also forgot to get the Lunar Queen Elziam. And we need to do a rain and have a good old Thunder Nyan Nyan, of course. Thunder Nyan Nyan in the original, or in the US version, had this part covered up all the way up to the neck. But of course, in this version, her boba's on full display. And for some odd reason, her skirt is see-through. So I don't know what kind of choice is this. This is Sailor Moon levels of. Okay, is this Sailor Moon levels of? Interesting choices. Oh, okay. Now we're getting into some relatively, like, even more sus than usual territory. Because Water Emotics is just naked. How do you think they censor Water Emotics?
I remember my brother had Thunder Neon Neon in his prized card collection.
I wouldn't blame him. But basically, Water...
At the Determined tab, you successfully redeemed cancelled for 10 LP. Necked.
Just necked. But, of course, they censored it by changing her skin red. Okay. Which somehow made it worse. Don't you think it just made it worse?
They removed her skin?
It just looks like she got flayed, yes. She just looks flayed at this point.
She is made out of raw steaks now?
Yes.
The GBA games had some fun stuff.
Yep. And we also have some ice water.
Good lord, lol.
Yep. Let's go ahead and have a look at some ice water. Where are you, ice water?
No way, maybe because I never summoned her. I don't remember any of this.
Yep.
Lady Gaga stole it from her.
Yes. But yeah, ice water is just giving her boba back. Water Omotics, but the original Water Omotics has all these blue scales added to cover her breasts, and ice water is just given more clothing to just reduce that boba. So yeah, just a bunch of America being weird.
I just read the stream titled.
Yes. It is a cultured card hunt, isn't it? Isn't that just what the stream is about? And this is completely negligible, but her bust is just ever slightly bigger as well. That is, if you see the original card art, is almost
this is
negligible.
Just normal Yu-Gi-Oh behavior.
Yep. Normal Yu-Gi-Oh whatchamacallit behavior. Oh, Red Archery Girl. Okay.
MTG is lacking on this.
Well, MTG is made for a Western audience initially, and a lot of the earlier card arts, like Earthbind, amongst other things, are very, very kind of sus.
MTG used to have Bobo, but modern Wasi said no more women.
Yeah. A card game for the modern audience that doesn't exist. Got Red Archery Girl, and the original Red Archery Girl had bust size reduced
But
and
like
given more
anime
clothing. But holy, that's a okay. Those things are holding on by a thread. Well, no thread, just holding on with some magnificent physics of some sort. I don't know how they're holding on to yeah. I don't know how they're holding on.
Social links. If a woman so much as has an inch of ascension on her chest, then Wasi is taking it out from orbit. Look at modern Chandra cards. Social links.
And
she glued them on.
Yep, Mystical Sand. Mystical Sand is... I am not sure about this. Mystical Sand's been listed as having her bust size reduced. Definitely for her... whatchamacallit? For her art. But not sure about the actual card. And we also have the Monster Recover... the art. So I added here just in case. So we're supposed to actually have 50, but now we're at 51. But anyways. And there's a couple more. And we have... Cyber Shield. Here's one. Cyber Shield has been given spikes and removed. These spikes were not in the original, in the Western art.
Pointy. Whips but no cuffs.
Yep. So we have whips and shields. Nuzzler, I hardly know her. Breaker Curse. and Tears of the Mermaid, as well as Eat Kabone,
Wow.
and also the Commencement Dance. Okay, so one of the cool things about this game is that rituals have been buffed. You can now use Commencement Dance, and instead of just sacrificing the winged monster, the warrior, and water Armatics, now it could be just simply fused with water Armatics. And it could be fused from hand. So rituals have become infinitely stronger in comparison to what we had before. And we also have to wait until we see whatchamacallit. It's going to be rough to actually look for it, but the not the water Armatics, but the one of the ladies here, I think Performance of the Sword, yep, is only available from either from ritual summoning. Yeah. So with that, we have 18 cards. And if we switch over to the main sheet, then there's a couple of cards that we still need. Most of the stuff are either available through normal slots. So Gemini Elf you could get from fighting Yugi. Kanan we already have. Yeah, we could actually just do a couple of checks already as to cards we already have. Lamoon, Fairy. No, we don't have Fairy's Gift. But Fairy's Gift, I think we can't get except for from card codes. They don't have any starting decks and no rare slots. Yep. So there's that. Fairy's Ill Witch, Maiden of Moonlight. And then we have Gemini Elf. We don't have Spirits of Winds. Of the Winds we don't have. Yeah, there's so many of these things that we don't have yet. Yep, Harpy Lady we already have. So we have Lunar Queen and the Dancing Elf. Amazon of the Seas, I think we can get through Fusion. Thunder Nyan Nyan we already have. Armatics. But we don't actually have the Turtle Raccoon in the list of things that we're gonna need. We also have... I'm not sure though that if it's going to be possible for us to get all of this in this version, because the game itself is a different version. We want to get Elegant Egoist, definitely. Already have Nikogal. And Harpy Lady Sisters has to be Harpy Lady Sisters with Elegant Egoist, so that's why Elegant Egoist is actually part of the list of the cards here, even though it's not censored. And there's cards that are only available from extra summonings. Also have Resurrection of Chakra from normal slots from Tristan. But the card that's going to be the absolute hardest to get will be Dark Magician Girl. Dark Magician Girl requires us to have a slot with that contains Dark Magician, and we need to land on 3 Dark Magicians to get Dark Magician Girl. So there's that. Dark Witch and Mystical Sand. We already have Mystical Sand.
We must acquire Dark Spellian Girl.
And we need to try to find Performance of Sword through Ritual. But, yeah. So, yeah, out of all this, the only cards that we can get through our first run will be... through the game playing normally is... okay, let me just go remove all the ones that are true. Yep. Okay, Gemini Elf, Invader of the Throne, Hibikime, Enchanting Mermaid, Amazon of the Seas we'll get through Fusion, I think, and Water Element and Ice Water and stuff. Okay.
Fun fact, Dark Magician was briefly renamed to Dark Spellion because Konami wanted to avoid any potential association with MTG.
Yep. Wait. Did they actually rename it Dark Spellion? That's silly.
This didn't last long.
I'd assume. Okay, so let's go ahead and try and get some of these.
It was about the time they renamed magic cards to spell cards.
Yep. And we'll just keep this list up there just for the sake. Okay. But we're just about done here. The only thing that I'm going to try to do is I'm not sure how well I am up to, like, if I remember fusions correctly. But I'll need to keep up a list of fusions. Okay. And hopefully we'll be able to fight Taya without much trouble. But we're going to start off by saving.
Hot take, but MTG is having a worse power creep issue than Yu-Gi-Oh!
That is a bit of a hot take. It's having a power creep problem. And it's not the kind of power creep that you would expect. The thing is, Yu-Gi-Oh! Has always had a power creep problem. Because of the nature of the card's design, the only design space available for Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a text box. And what you do with a text box is add limitations.
Magic's power creep looks different.
The Magic's power creep right now deals with, okay.
Social links. Trophy, congratulations. You've received 100 messages today with Restream chat. Social links. Badger moles.
Yeah, Badger moles. Deals with the amount of cards that needs to fit the design space and the amount of sets being released in proximity. And we're not going to have a rotation in a very long time. Foundations is actually a really, really bad choice for having that set be what
Yu-Gi-Oh's
it
power
is.
creep is currently turn 1 wins. MTG's power creep is you use only 1 to 2 cost mana cards because anything more is too slow.
And there's that. Now the thing is about the absolute the problem is standard. It always has been standard because standard's not rotating out any older sets, and every time they add in more things, they have to account for more and more interactions that they didn't previously account for. And I'll be honest right now, I'm feeling quite a fair bit of pressure sitting up. So I'm not sure if it's going to be safe for me to sit for a longer period of time. there is quite a fair bit of pressure that I'm feeling. So I don't know.
Tap Biggie for mana.
Wait, did I save yet? Right. Okay. Windsor, I hardly know her. You dare betray the hopes of Prince Yugi. And the game is infinitely harder.
Hi everyone.
Hi, Master Chief. I think it's Master Chief,
Here
yes.
you go.
Thank you. Oh, this song.
I gave you a like thumbs up.
Thank you. Right, so, if you didn't know, the
Hi Chief.
game map
Oh lordy.
is...
The nostalgia.
Yes.
Pegasus straight up knows what your face downs are. This is the boo. So
Yep.
I know about Yu-Gi-Oh! Bop. Bangers.
But yeah, anyways, if you look at the map, it's designed in such a way that it looks like cathedral windows. As you can see here, these things are supposed to be stained glass windows, and these are supposed to be cathedral walls. But yeah, this song is the only thing that makes sense is going the Yorkist route. You can't side with Lancasters. No way. When the theme is this bopping. Let's have a look at what cards we have. Okay,
Robespierre
so
was right.
let's see. We have a Lamoon, this spellcaster at level 5, which is, oh my goodness. We actually have Kanan and Key Mace. Key Mace is sucky, but we have a Fiend, but I'm not sure if it's Fiend and female or Dark Elf. Right? So I'm gonna go to slot 2, I think. Slot 1, yep. I do believe it's... let's cancel. Nope. No, it's here. No. It doesn't work. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place the commencement dance somewhere here. And then just end the turn.
We shall use our army of waifus to siege the land in search of the prime waifu LOL.
Okay. Yeah, this is going to be problematic. Unless we draw water Armatics, we're in a bit of trouble. Let's go ahead and have a look at the... No, not the graveyard. Right, we have... Okay, what do we have for this? Beautiful Beast Trainer is... Oh, man. We just don't have anything good. Female with level 4 plus rock is a mystical sand. Female... Okay, let me just look as well. Fairy and female is Dark Witch, but I have a sneaking suspicion that the other character is super strong here. But these are just spellcasters. Just looking at the Fiends list here. So, okay, so what we have in our list here is... let's see if any of these make sense. Yeah, the spellcasters don't get any buffs from these guys. From the whatchamacallit. Okay, never mind. Let's go ahead and... Right. I'll see if there's anything that's... Let's just test out how many things we could actually fuse here. Right, so if we save and go... okay, these two don't fuse. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do.
You should look up Spellbook High Priestess sometime. Konami knew what they were doing.
Okay, none of these actually fuse, right? Because I thought for sure that the spellcasters fuses with Fiends. It does look like I have to do this.
Social links. Social links.
Okay. Let's have a look at if there's anything over here. What is this? This is a power-up. Curse Breaker. I hardly know her. Cancel Spellbound and power increase decreased effects. Okay. We have Harpy Lady. And Witch's Apprentice. Beautiful, beautiful Beast Tamer. I do wonder if these two actually do anything. Save.
Okay, I must go now and gonna play Animal Crossing New Horizons. Bye.
Bye-bye. Because I can't remember. Okay, these two do fuse into Dark Elf. Yeah, okay. Oh, we do have whatchamacallit. It is Elf plus Dark Spellcaster, right? To get Dark Elf. And then Elf plus Spellcaster, Light or Fairy for Mystical Elf. Okay, I understand. We need to actually look for any elves. Yep. Any elf is key for our combinations here. Understood. So that's the combo the deck wants us to use. Yep, and we'll just intern here. He's being very defensive. I'm just hoping that we get water Omotics here. Not quite. Oh wait. Do we? What's the Crimson Sunbird thing? Winged Beast. A Winged Beast and Warrior turns into Punished Eagle. Winged Beast and Fairy turns into...
This
we
game
need
is so good,
Maveless
LOL.
Pyro, yep.
If not complicated.
I wonder if this is enough. Let me save. Yep. Okay. I have no idea if... Okay. Come on. Oh, good. Okay. I forgot to turn on animations, right? Can we turn on animations? How do we turn on animations? Oh, there it is. I'm going to go to slot 2 and look at where was slot 1. Okay, here's fine. Display animation, okay. There it is. Oh, that's Dark Witch. We haven't seen Dark Witch before. Which means... Ooh.
Dank sandwich.
Wow. Is that a freaking... Sorry. Is that going to be...
Lasered.
Okay. Okay.
My ears.
Sorry. It's just that... it's just a bunch of tropical laser beams. Let me go and look for... this. But that, I do believe, is... We got to see Dark Witch briefly. Do we count characters we see through battle? Do you think? Or not? Let's just count characters we see through battle. Otherwise, it's going to take forever. Yep, her skirt was lengthened, like her cleavage was reduced. Damn you, Dark Witches. Okay. I'll also going to move this over here. No, not cut. Okay, no. Right, okay. So that way we can do this. There we go. We're a little behind on the cost. Right, so we have a Witch of the Black Forest, which is a dark spellcaster.
This song is just too good.
Yeah,
Yet
Fairy
I can't
Witch
help
is
but
another.
feel like this is just Pegasus. Social links. Social links.
I want to move you this way. Yep. We'll also summon... What do I want to use for summoning? Summon here. This is to prevent a character from being stunned. Okay, do we... I'm gonna move you here, as well as move you here.
Pegasus is canonically straight. Meanwhile Yuji literally has another
Yugi
man
boy.
inside him and Kaiba keeps trying get with the pharaoh.
Yes. The susness is real. Okay, here it is. I think mine... Oh, okay. Ours is just the same. Do look like a lady, a happy lady. And we're all dead.
You mean Haku?
Poor Harpy Lady. Harpy Lady's down. Okay. Unfortunata. Right, we have a commencement dance, and the injection fairy lily is here.
I will put her in face down defense mode. I think Jaden from Yu-Gi-Oh is alluded to being kinda unstraight. Asterisk Yu-Gi-Oh GX.
That's not what I wanted to do. Wait, Lamoon's a spellcaster. I hardly know her. Let's see. Okay, the spirit of the harp is nice and strong. She's a fairy, so she gets wait. Wait. Fairy plus female. Now, how do we get Dark Witch again? Fairy plus female. Yeah, so if I put fairy plus female, I think that's this will do. Save. There we go. Okay, that was poor choice. No. Okay. Darn it, this is too far. Oh well. Okay. I guess it'll have to do. I made a bit of a mistake here. What's next? Commencement dance. You are sideways. So you're okay with moving here. Let's see your summons. Okay, nobody yet. What does Witch of the Black Forest do again? Face up in defense position, all light monsters reduce points.
I just got a Wine Mama ad.
Aqua, and if I remember, Aqua and Warrior
LOL.
turns into... Let's go ahead and try some things. Okay, let's go to save. Let's save this state and see what turns to what. Okay, nothing here. Key mace. Darn it. Okay.
It's basically the non-satirized content machine day in the life of a trophy wife or something.
Lamoon. Commencement. Beautiful trainer. Okay. Key mace. It sucks for me, but... Ah, that sucks for me too. It's the darn... Because we got turned into... Yeah, that just sucks for me. You're spellbound. Silly shining friendship. Now watch me whip. Okay. I couldn't whip back. We need to... Let's go ahead and look at some of the summons.
Social links. Social links.
Damn it. We don't have anything good at all. I don't think this even works. Okay. Okay, if I'm gonna actually do this, and I'm going to cheese it, then fine. Okay, so... I want to see what kind of combinations are available. No. Oh no. What is the combo? Right. Yep. I'm just thinking what to keep. Yep, let's just go ahead and do that again. But it does look like we're in a bit of trouble. Okay. So our bee trainer is still bound for another turn. This guy can't move forward. I'm gonna try attacking here. Okay, it's just the unhappy maiden. Poor unhappy maiden. Gonna get laser beamed. Please don't. Your ears. Oh no, the flower fell on her chest. Aww. Dej. Let us celebrate. Yep, we'll need to move you back. Malevolent Nuzzler? I hardly know her. Cancel. No. It increases Fiend. Damn it, I need to get used to some of these controls. Monsters on the field are returned to my deck. Oh my, that's not good.
Oh no.
Yeah, we're gonna fake move you. Pretend that that's a creature. And this stays here. Okay. Yeah, it's going to cause me a little bit of life, but that's fine. No, not surrender. Muyan Curry. Recover some LP. Okay. The Dark Elf is stuck here because this area is off limits pretty much. Let's attack the Shining Friendship. Now watch me whip. Oh my. Jacques Zivipar.
Fun fact, Moon Curry is based on Kazuki Takehashi's favorite restaurant chain.
Oh yes, it is. Oh dear, I might have
And the restaurant would offer a discount if you showed them the card.
Is this the one we're looking for? It could very well be the thing we're looking for.
Social
Okay.
links. Social links.
Right, I'm gonna save state here. I want to make sure that this is correct. No.
Man, remember the days when they would print 300 ATK 1-star vanillas like there wasn't Silver Fang and Hitosumi Giant.
Oh yeah, we have elf and some sort of it's weird because we're supposed to get elf and oh, we don't have any other spellcasters left. I have a bit of an idea. It's an interesting idea. Oh, I can't do that anymore.
My favorite decks I remember playing during my time was Digital Bugs. Made many people rage quit because of that deck. Oh, and frogs.
Goddess of Whim is another card that is in the list of characters we want to try to get.
Goddess of Whim, see.
Right, we saw Goddess of Whim. Get we got the Nyaz. Okay. But we could actually try to get Goddess of Whim and Dark Witch during our...
I love the detail that even the recolor cards get unique attack animations.
Really? Is that the case? Let's enter in with a B. Power increase? Oh no. But you're going to try to... Yeah, that's unfortunate. Wait! Dark Witch, did you just actually destroy yourself? By leaving the sanctity of your mountains. Yes, you did. Yep. Our little kitty is going to bonk into the Dark Witch. We'll move you here. Oh, we got a Dark Elf. Mm-hmm. Okay, we're going to move the ritual up. No, let's keep it here. Monster recovery goes here. You go here. Lamoon moves up. And Curse Breaker here. Yep, they're going to try to... Okay. She's running out of options, so that's good.
And she is out of time. And she is out of touch.
You got the Thunder Nyan Nyan. Thunder, I hardly know her. Thunder. Thunder. Thunder Nyan. Nyan. Okay, let me just Uh, cancel. We're gonna Lamoon. Yes, destroy the
I
child.
honestly used to think Thunder Neon Neon was an actual Thundercats tie-in card.
There's actually something we could do, but I'm not sure if I'm going to... if that's smart. Let's put Thunder Nyan Nyan down here. And then just wait. Malevolent Nuzzler, I hardly know her. Because right now, they can't summon anything. So if I pass... Yep. Okay. Unfortunate. We're pretty much done. I'm gonna attack her twice.
Social links. Social links.
Okay. Elf and Ill Witch gets Dark Witch. Good to know. Dark Elf, the commencement dance. Okay. And hopefully, did we draw into what we need? We did, but we don't have enough. Okay. Since this is a... okay, I'm going to save. Because I want to get the ritual summon. Where are you? No, 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 no. Okay. Let's see if this does it. All right. Oh, that destroys it. Okay, that's no good. Okay. I've waited for so long to actually get that, but of course we didn't get to see it. Oh well, that means that we need to wait until a different turn. Finally, our first victory. You win. Thanks for the promotion, Dark Elf. Let's see, which ones did we actually want? Okay. Well, no. Right, so let's... Yeah, we could slow-mo and look at the cards. We have a... I think it's going to be just a bunch of mystical elves, right? That's probably the best bet. Okay. Oh, seriously? And let's see if we can get this one. Okay. There we go. Much better. If I'm correct, you could... Yes. We could actually also rotate until we get the special cards. that we want. Mimicat, Gemini Elf. Okay. Right. Good. And now we'll go have a look at Gemini Elf here. Oh dear. Oof. Let's go ahead and have a look-see at the our deck. Right, let's actually have a look at Gemini Elf now. There's alternate art, so it's pretty nice. But yep, Gemini Elf is another one that has the elves, the clothing to be made a little bit more revealing than usual. Just a bunch of elves. The question is, what do we want to reincarnate? Like, what is not at all very useful in our deck that we want to remove?
We must engage in elf improvement, LOL.
Hooray! So I want to add Mystical and Gemini here, but let's again sort not by newcomer. I hardly know where. Let's sort by deck cost. I think Nekogal needs to go because she's just so big and not strong enough. Right, so off goes Nekogal. We might want to get rid of either Mystical Sand or Empress Judge as well. But there are the larger ones here, right? Beautiful Beast Trainer has all beast monsters increase 300 points. I don't think it's very useful. So let's go ahead and move you out. Yes? No? Which makes this a decent target for our reincarnation. Maybe Nekogal's another good target for the reincarnation as well. She's not very useful for anything other than fusion. So let's go ahead and save. And usually, in a non-Redux version, you have to fight 5 battles before you can actually get to reincarnate. So wait, how do you reincarnate? How do you reincarnate again? Oh, L3. Okay. So it has to be this thing. There we go. So what do we get? Queen Bear. Cybersaurus. Do you think it's Saurus? The inexperienced spy. Down, 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 down. Okay. Monstrous bird. Fire kraken. Ooh, the pentagram spelled out binding circle. Let's see what happens. Gyojin. Stop defense. It's interesting.
Fun
And Flame
fact,
Cerberus.
to this day Fire Kraken is the only fire attribute aqua monster.
Oh, wow. A Flame Cerberus, huh? No, Flame Cerberus is a, not very good. Dryad. Solomon's Law Book. Aqua Dragon, these. Wow, Luminous Soldier. Illusionist Faceless Mage. And Akihiron.
Man, I wish they made monster cards like they used to. Nowadays Yu-Gi-Oh monsters
Hungry
are different
Burger.
flavors of anime girl.
Magic Jammer. I hardly know her. Hey, we got a Hercules Beetle. Rock Spirit. Acid Trap Hole. Wait, that's nice. Acid Trap Hole is just a disposable trap that triggers against monsters 4,000 attack or below. I think it's just a stronger trap than Eat Kaboon. Yeah, I think that'll do. Right. Oh man. I'll let you know now, I'm not feeling particularly well with my sitting. Okay, I'm just going to take a precaution. I'm gonna pause the stream, and I'll be back if I am going to be back, okay? But I'm gonna pause the stream for a little bit and see if I have to lie down because I'm not feeling particularly well. Sorry, guys. I might need to lie down just in case. It feels...
Valentine's fumes.
Yep. It feels off. So, yep. I'll be right back. Just thank my members first, just in case they don't come back. So, thank you, Epilux, Manta, Bruno, Amislam, Chris Burton, Lord Yelnak, and Orphan Slayer for being members at the time of streaming. And hopefully, we'll see each other in a few minutes. If not, I expect that I will take some rest. But yeah, I'll be right back.